So who wants to smell like a snack? I'm assuming you do since you clicked on that thumbnail. And if you did, you came to the right place. Now, speaking of smelling like a snack, it smells so good in this room. I've been burning these 2 candles. You guys are always asking me, Chris, what are the candles that you're burning or that you have behind you? Today's candles are from Dyad Candle Company, a small house from California. They're run by 2 sisters. They have, I think they started with candles and then they expanded into body oils and perfumes, and I've talked about them before. I have really discovered some great gems over there. They are vegan, cleanly formulated, and I am burning their candles today. One is Smoke and Mirrors, one is Signed and Sealed. I don't know which one is which. I don't usually burn 2 different candles, but these are the only 2 that I have right now. I plan on getting more, and it smells so good. So Signed and Sealed is, I believe it's their chai or their chai latte candle. That's their point of view. It's got some beautiful spices. It just smells like a chai, like a warm chai. It's very cozy, very warm. And then Smoke and Mirrors is like that, you know, campfire vanilla marshmallow thing, but it's not overly sweet and it's not overly burned. It's just together they smell so good, and it is, and I've been burning them for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half while I filmed the last video, and it smells so good in here. So it has filled the room. It has not yet, you know, expanded into my house. I don't know if it will, but the scent throw for the room is really good. It smells delicious, and I think they're made of, it's coconut wax or a coconut wax blend. And again, I tell you that because you're always asking me. So today, that's today's candles. Let's move on to fragrances that smell like a snack, that smell like dessert. Smelling like a dessert is not everybody's cup of tea. And I really kind of I picked my gourmands here. These are not baby gourmands. These are not gateway gourmands. I've done those videos. So if that's you, I highly recommend you check out those videos. This is all in gourmand fragrances. I have a lot, so I didn't include all of them, but I have a ton. And those are the perfumes I'm going to be talking about today, smelling like a yummy snack, because fall is right around the corner. I don't think it's officially fall. I think it's a few days away, but it feels like fall. It's cold when we get up in the morning. When I let the dogs out at about 6 in the morning before I go to work, it's chilly. Fall is around the corner, and that's when I want to smell like a snack. And so those are the fragrances I'm going to be talking about today. Before I get started, if you have some yummy, snacky fragrances, let us know in the comments below. And with that, I'm going to get started. Oh my gosh, where to begin? I have 2 boxes worth of perfumes. I'm going to try to move quickly. I say that every time, and I never do move quickly, but that's my goal. The first one I picked is Starlight by Xerjoff. Oh my goodness, this smells like an almond sponge cake served next to or dipped in a frothy chai latte. Speaking of chai latte, oh my gosh, this is so good. It has all those yummy, you know, baking spices, cinnamon, cloves. It's got almond. It has vanilla and definitely, you know, amber. So amber and vanilla, almost one of the same, but not quite. A delicious, this one is very, very holiday to me. So I really love to wear it, you know, October, November, December, and the beginning of January. When I bought this, it was pretty new and I paid full price, and it was worth every penny. Now that it's, I think, you know, like 3 years old, the price has really come down, which is very fortunate. If you guys out there want to purchase it, I still do not regret my purchase at all. I think it's absolutely just a stunning perfume to wear this time of the year with those, you know, delicious spices. What have I got next? I'm just gonna grab and go. We have So Vanilla by Private Mood. Okay, this one has a note of gingerbread. So this is, I bought it for, you know, the gingerbread note. It's very warm, but it has these beautiful, it has vanilla. It's got these beautiful like orangey citruses. So to me, this smells like an orange creamsicle that, you know, has melted, and you dip a gingerbread cookie inside. It's really, really good. There are some background florals, but they're never overly prominent. So the gourmand elements really, really went out. It's just a fun, very unique perfume. And I don't have really anything that smells like another one that kind of smells very holiday, perfect for the cold weather, perfect for Halloween. Okay, speaking of Halloween, I don't know why, but caramel popcorn always makes me think of October and Halloween. So I'm going to show my caramel or caramel popcorn scent. This is by Vivamore. This is called Caramel Pop. Let me tell you, this smells like caramel popcorn. So imagine you have popcorn that's a buttery popcorn, and then you drizzle caramel on top of it. It does have like a honeyed caramel. There's definitely a honeyed element in here. Yeah, so like a caramel heavy on the honey. Well, that was a tongue twister. And I do get some sort of dried fruits like in the background, maybe a little bit of apricot way in the back, but oh my gosh, very sweet, very gourmand. And once I got this, I got rid of, I think, my other popcorn scent, which was the House of Oud one. What about Pop? Yeah, that one went bye-bye. I didn't need both, and this one is really all out gourmand. So if you love that idea, this is a really, really good caramel popcorn scent. Performance, I would say, is moderate. What am I? Oh, that's for the next video. I don't want this one. Wrong box. Okay. This one from the House of Navitus. Listen, if you want to smell like an ice cream shop, the whole ice cream shop, the whole kit and caboodle, you're not going to do any better than the beautiful Mahni Cassonade by the lovely Cheirosa. This is what I wanted a whiff of waffle cone to be. I did not like that perfume. It was just overly, that was burned. It was overly smoky, overly charred. I just didn't get along with the wood. This is a caramel, this is an ice cream shop. You've got the ice cream, you have, I want to say toffee, there's caramel, you've got the waffle cone, some very sweet woods in the background. It's heavy on the caramel, heavy on the vanilla, and heavy on the sweet woods. I definitely get something that is a slightly, ever so slightly smoky. Not incensey, so don't think incensey. Just think you're making the caramel and you're cooking it, and as it's cooking, it's getting really, really warm, almost to the point of becoming like a little bit smoked, but not quite, but not burned, certainly. And here's the shocking thing. My husband, Picky Pat, really just almost despises every one of my gourmand perfumes. He actually thought this was a good gourmand, so Cheirosa and everybody over at Navitus, job well done. You could have knocked me over because I would never have guessed Picky Pat would like this. And this one, man, when I sprayed this on my bathrobe the first time, lasted all day, lasted till the next day. The next one is, I'm gonna grab a body spray. It's affordable. I'm not always a fan of body sprays because they don't last very long and they're very, very light, and I just prefer a perfume version. Boy, I wish they would come out with a perfume version of this one. This is Brazilian Crush 71. You know, this is a caramel macadamia nut cookie. And, you know, for something that smells this good, it's very affordably priced because I have several in this collection that are very, very steep in price. I've pulled some ones that are very, very affordable. And this is one of them. It smells delicious. It doesn't last forever, but let me tell you, while you wear it, for the amount of time it lasts, for a couple hours, it smells delicious. My daughter used to steal that from me, and so I ended up giving her my original bottle, and I bought one for myself because she was stealing that from me too much. And man, when she wore that, she smelled so good. One of my favorite vanillas. I'm gonna do, I think I mentioned in my last video, I'm thinking about doing a top 50 vanilla perfume video. Like, yeah, that's sad that's kind of scary that I have at least 50 fragrances that have a prominent note of vanilla. If you would like to see something like that, let me know in the comments below. And one of you out there, I think your name is Melissa Jansen, wanted me to do my top 50 perfumes. That seems like a fun one to do. If you also want to see me do that, let me know in the comments below. But definitely when I do my top vanillas, I've never done a top vanilla video because it seems too daunting. I love vanilla. What's going to be at that top of the list? Definitely top 10. This one right here by Initio. Absolute Aphrodisiac. This is such a unique fragrance. It is completely gourmand, but it has like some animalic notes that are so gorgeous. I never would normally choose a perfume that has, I think it's castoreum or civet, maybe both. I usually run from fragrances that contain those notes because I just do not like the way they smell on me. Let me tell you, it's just sexy muskiness. And when I wear this, I've been told I smell like 3 different things. A cake pop, chocolate chip cookies, and I think this is like brownie a la mode. I wore this one day and I'd forgotten that I had a doctor's appointment, so I went to my doctor's in the afternoon, went into the examination room, and I heard a knock on the door, and one of the nurses came in and said, "Excuse me, I could smell you in the hallway. What were you wearing?" And then another, I don't know if she was a nurse or a receptionist, came in to smell me because the nurse said, "You got to smell this lady. You got to smell this lady in room 5. She smells so good." So let me tell you, if you're a gourmand lover, my vanilla friends at work really love this when I wear it. Now, not all my work friends love vanilla, but the ones who love vanilla love this. And let me tell you, it is super snacky. Okay, I'm a big fan of the House of Sillage. I love most of the fragrances and I love the bottles. That's just me. I'm really into bottles. It's no surprise what's coming next. One of my very favorite House of Sillage fragrances. I loved this the moment it released, and I told you guys I loved it. And you guys knew that I loved it the moment it released because I bought it quickly, and I've been showing it ever since. My gorgeous Hufflepuff. This is one of my favorite citrusy vanilla perfumes. So this smells like a lemon coconut cupcake with a peach glaze or a peach drizzle. It is very sweet. It's very sweet in the opening, but it has a lovely dry down, and the dry down, it has this really nice soft musk and wood. But make no mistake, it is an absolute gourmand in the beginning, and not everyone's gonna love it because it's just too sweet. Another one my daughter has snuck out of my collection and worn, and I'm like, Holly, I know what you're wearing. This one I know. Sometimes I don't always know what she's wearing, which is embarrassing. I can't believe that, but if I think about the number of perfumes I have, I mean, at some point you just can't, and some of them are pretty similar, but I know when she's wearing Hufflepuff, it's absolutely delicious. And I think next time it goes on sale, I'm gonna get it back up. Running through it pretty quickly. Okay, so one of my most affordable ones is in the form of an oil. I wasn't always into perfume oils, but now I really appreciate them when I don't want to smell. When I don't want to have too much of an aroma. I have one coworker who does not like scents, which is bad. She works on Mondays and Thursdays, so I either don't wear perfumes, which is, or I have to go really, really light. A perfume oil is really, really nice because your scent bubble is probably just going to be between you, and no one else is going to smell you. But a beautiful vanilla perfume I've been talking about for years. This has been on so many of my videos, Smell Expensive on a Budget. This is Vanilla Musk by Niemann. This is probably my 4th bottle, and this is $15.99. I get mine over at Whole Foods. I think they sell it. They sell them at Ulta as well, and they might sell it at Fresh Time. But this smells like a combination between the very, very expensive Tihota, which is, a benchmark Gourmand vanilla musk, very expensive, over $200. This one has a little bit of a smokiness. So I've always said vanilla musk was a really nice, affordable substitute. They're not dupes, but they smell very, very similar. And then you add in Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works, another one of my very favorite scents. So Vanilla Musk is basically the love child of those two, and it smells terrific. It smells like a delicious vanilla cookie. You can wear it on its own for a lighter experience, or you can layer it, vanilla perfume on top, and you're gonna be walking around smelling like a delicious vanilla cookie. Another straight up gourmand, I could have probably 6 on the list from this house, the House of Kyse. And I could basically do the whole video based on perfumes from that house. I think they're a very good, affordable gourmand house. But I narrowed it down to one, and the one I chose was called Gateau de Carnivale, which basically means carnival cake, and it smells just like a funnel cake. And I mean, just like it. And there's a pretty big dent in it. I don't wear this around. I wear this at home when it's cold. I love to wear this at night. I love this as a bedtime scent. I love this on the weekend if I'm not working. I'm all cozy. I have something warm and soft on. This is so delicious. It smells like a funnel cake, and you added whipped cream. It is delicious. It does wear lightly, but it's really, and they carry all sizes. So, all right, I'm going really quickly. I hope that's not a problem. I just don't want this to be a 35-minute video. The next one is my newest one from House of Dyad. And this is their newest perfume, and this is Rise and Shine. I've shown it before. So, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look up the notes. All I can tell you is this smells like a delicious cinnamon coffee cake. That's all you need to know. A straight up, very, very photorealistic, delicious, hot, fluffy, straight out of the oven coffee cake with a beautiful cinnamon, you know, that cinnamon streusel on top. So you have to love gourmands, and you really do have to love cinnamon. Fortunately, I love both of those. I have to read those notes to you. Hold on. I mean, I just want to blow your mind with these notes. Okay, let's see. The notes are, oh my gosh. Toasted almond, cardamom, cinnamon streusel. Oh my gosh, it does smell like cinnamon streusel. Middle notes, cafe au lait, pastry cream, and base notes, vanilla bean, sandalwood, sheer musk, and amber. I mean, hello. I mean, cafe au lait, pastry cream. I don't get coffee. I basically get the pastry. I get a coffee cake with a beautiful cinnamon streusel. So, smells so good. I sprayed it on my sister-in-law when she came over, and she smelled like a walking coffee cake. It was so delicious. The next one, I love this. I waited a year. This is on my wish list for a year because it's pricey, but I absolutely love it. A lot of you are probably going to think, why are you going to wear that in the fall? Why are you thinking that this is a fall perfume or a cold weather perfume? I just do. It has elements that are good for year round. This is Narco Oasis. This has a lot of passion fruit, it has a lot of black currant, but it also has a lot of vanilla. So one of the best passion fruit perfumes in my collection. I love that it's not loaded down with musk. I'm not a huge fan of those really loud, musky, fruity perfumes like Erba Pura or Erba Pura. So you've got your black currant. There is blood orange. You have a beautiful passion fruit, lots of vanilla. So to me, it's almost like a passion fruit vanilla ice cream. Like it's a vanilla ice cream with big chunks of sweet passion fruit, like passion fruit rolled around in sugar because it is sweet. And then you drizzle like you have a citrusy compote. You have like a black currant orange compote that you put on top. It's very fuzzy. It's very fluffy. There's a coldness to it. It just smells to me like a cold, delicious treat, like dessert. Unlike most of these, which are very warm, this is very cold. And for that reason, I think it's one of the few that I wear and have worn in the summertime, and it's quite delicious. All right, delicious, cleanly formulated snacky perfume called Crumb Couture. I don't think this lists the note of blueberry per se, but I get a blueberry, like I get a blueberry compote, sweet jam jelly in here, served with a very sweet croissant. Very sweet, very buttery, very foody, very sticky, sweet perfume. It's just delicious. Does not last forever. So for you guys out there who, you know, get ticked off by perfumes that don't last forever, you might get ticked off at this one because it doesn't have the best longevity. But let me tell you, while it lasts, it's absolutely delicious. I just bought Squirt for the first time. I know it's been around forever. It's actually really good. All right. Next, I have a real cheapie, a nice cheapie, and this is from the House of Outremer, and this is called Vanille. I can see the price tag I'm staring at. It's $20 for a 1.7 ounce bottle, and it's a very linear scent, but this basically smells like vanilla and cotton candy. So cotton candy often has a fruitiness to it. This has a lot of vanilla, so a vanilla cotton candy maybe with a little bit of fruit. And it's very linear, but it smells really good. Another one that I got, I want to say I was at the dentist when I was wearing this. I didn't think you could still smell me because it was after work. I can't remember who it was at the dentist's office said, ooh, you smell really good. It was Vanille, a cheapie. So a really good, sweet perfume, very linear, that if you like the scent of cotton candy, you're not gonna break the bank. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I'm just gonna do the last 2. And here I go. So the second to last one, Acro Bake. This is a lemony gourmand. It smells like a lemon cookie with, like, you know, whipped cream on the top. It does have a lot of lemon. And the lemon in here is either a zest or a rind. So it's pretty pungent when it comes out. It's like really that intense lemon flavor or scent. But it also has this really nice brown sugar accord. So it gives it a nice sweetness. So the lemon never gets too tart, too tart. It has rum. It's a little bit boozy. Almost like the lemon rind or the lemon zest, whichever it is, was kind of soaking in rum. So it's like a boozy lemon rind, a boozy lemon zest. It has a little bit of praline, you know, vanilla. And again, everything comes together just to smell like a beautiful lemon cookie that you made with brown sugar and you put some whipped cream on the top. And the last one is by Chabot. Boy, I could have chosen a couple different ones, but I went with Lait de Vanille, which smells like a fluffy vanilla marshmallow cookie dipped in a sweet milk that has added honey. So like the milk has honey in it, and then you took a vanilla, like a vanilla marshmallow cookie and dunked it in. That's what it smells like. Very, very sweet, very delicious, very vanilla forward, pretty linear, and somewhat soft wearing. But boy, this does smell like a snack. Oh my gosh, I have so many perfumes in front of me. I hope this one doesn't last forever. But I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed my perfumes that I chose. Smelling like a snack. Again, I left out 5 over here, but I think this is enough for today. As we go forward in the colder months, I'm going to be pulling out a lot of perfumes that smell sweet and gourmand, so there's plenty of time to do that. Again, let me know if you want to see my top 50 vanillas, and let me know if you want to see my top 50 perfumes. If I had to pick 50, what would I pick? So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. If you liked my content, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. Thanks to all of you who are subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. That was it for this video, and I will see you on the next one.